This video is intended for adult collectors only. Hola todos, it's Snotty. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time on my channel, hola, I'm Snotty and I post a lot of doll related content on this here channel. So in this video, I wanted to go a little bit off script and like not really do a review and not really have anything intentional, but to just have time to open up some dolls that I've been wanting to open up for a really long time. And so I decided to do that. You can see here with all the tween dolls that I've been wanting to open up. I have a haul where I obtained these, so you can go and feel free to watch those videos before or after this one, whatever you want. There's just a bunch of questions for doll collectors. I just randomly used like looked up questions for doll collectors, and so I want to answer those here and just do it while I open up dolls, and I think that would be cool. So if you want to stick around and join, go ahead and join me. If not, then you know, los veo la próxima. I'll see you on the next one. But yeah, okay, so let's start. I do really want to open up Cherry BB. They're one from the first series of LOL Tweens, and this is when they were still hidden, so I'm kind of excited. They still have the plastic and everything, and I think I got this off Facebook Marketplace, so shout out. There's this lady that like buys in bulk, and they live like probably almost an hour away from me, but they do get a lot of Rainbow High LOL OMG, so I usually sometimes wait for them to get tween dolls, and they usually sell them for like $10 or 15 bucks or stuff like that. Now, how old are you? I just did a video where I said that I just turned 28, so yeah, I'm 28 years old. And then do I have any pets? So I used to have a pet rabbit. Their name was Bob. I had them in my life for 12 years. I had them since they were like a year old, maybe not even a year old, almost a year old, since I was in high school, y'all. And so they went with me through everything. They went with me from house to house, when I went to college, when I moved to an apartment, when I moved with my roommates, when I moved across the state, not across the state, but moved to a different state, moved houses from houses there. So they've definitely been with me through everything. Unfortunately, they passed away due to eye injury, and they were just so old. They were 12 years old, literally about to turn 12 years old, I believe. And so just the surgery, they weren't able to survive that just because he was a little older. And so, you know, we had to say our goodbyes, and it was a really hard time, and it's still a pretty hard time. It's gonna be like, it's like the first of doing things without him. And there are moments where I'm cooking or like I'm in my space and I'm like, man, I really wish like Bob was here, right? So yeah. But now I do have a current dog that my roommate has. So like he's like the house dog. He's Cooper. He's a little Pomeranian, aka a gremlin, because he's crazy. I don't know, for people that have Pomeranians, I guess if you know, you know, but they're psychotic. But yeah, he's a good time. He's super cute. He's super fun, and he's just adorable. So we just got a little haircut for him, so he kind of looks like a little teddy bear, but I think he gives more cat energy. Let's see, which Disney movie is your favorite? Princess wise, Snow White was my favorite ever since I was little. That was just my favorite of all time. I would watch it ever since I was like a baby. I remember living in California, and we had a VHS and a small TV, and my mom would replay it as she did, you know, errands and wash things and clean the house, and she would just like put me on that little baby thing to eat, throw me some freaking like food, and just play Snow White, and there I'd be chilling until like she was done with everything. And I would like cry or like tell her like rewind it. I would tell her to rewind it to certain parts too, so that was just my jam. But like as an adult now, I'm just like, I don't really care for a lot of princesses. Let's see. I don't know. I don't even know a lot of princesses. So I just always stick to Snow White. I would say Lilo and Stitch is pretty good. Is up there. I would say a lot of Pixar movies are really good too. I love Cars. Is Cars Disney? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of Pixar movies are probably my favorite. But this is how they look like. So cute. I put on her little jersey. This is when they still had the room. Like, so adorable. And you can like take this little piece out. But look at her little room. So cute. And then this is like the little closet slash bed. They were going somewhere with this. It was just difficult. Like, this is gorgeous. This makes me feel like I actually want to do a house, like a doll house with this kind of decor. Wow, this is taking me back. Look, the surprises are down here. Wow. Oh yeah, she has a fuzzy dye. So she is definitely like 50s pinup rockabilly inspired. And at first I didn't know if I wanted to get her because she just reminded me of a certain time in my life where I was into rockabilly. I was into like pinup culture and stuff like that. And I was just burned out. Like when I get into something, I get into it until I'm completely burned out. And I just don't know any boundaries. I've gotten better as I've gotten older. But just sometimes I go overboard and it just leaves like a sour taste in my mouth. And also like the subculture is super toxic and a little bit white supremacist if you're not careful. So far too many of those experiences again have left a little sour taste in my mouth. But she wasn't my first choice. But now that, you know, time has passed, I'll take up on it. Like, it's still very cute. And it's such a very cute aesthetic. You can't knock that. So I'm getting her little shoebox here. Oh, look at these little off-boards. Look at these. So cute. What are they called? They're like called saddle shoes. So cute. I think this is right. That's left. Yeah, that's left. That's her left. This is her right. Cute. Yeah, super cute, super cute. I actually had a pair of these shoes too when I was younger. And they hurt like a bitch, but I wear them all the time. You know, I was wearing high heels this weekend and I just realized I really can't handle them as much as I used to. I don't wear that much high heels anymore, so when I was wearing them, I was like, this is hurting. This is killing me. I used to be able to. So weird. She has a little bracelet. Like, I forget how detailed this is. What an experience. And then she has a little necklace with some cherries on it. The cherry stuff is super cute. Like, look at her bed. Look at that bed. It is so cute. I love that bed with the cheetah print and the polka dots. It's everything. It's everything, dude. My favorite cartoon recently, I love cartoons. Even as an adult, I still watch cartoons. I love animation. I love everything like that. I'll do one, like, it's October, so I'll do like a Halloween or October one. I love Over the Garden Wall. I watch it every year, and as a matter of fact, I'm gonna watch it before I go to bed tonight. Like, I'm gonna start it. I always start it. I always watch it. It's just like a little tradition for me to get into the mood of Halloween. And it's such a good story. It's such a good narration. It's such a good animation. I love all the characters. I love all the voice actors. The stories are very, very, very cute. So that is October, 10 out of 10, Over the Garden Wall. I'm pretty sure everyone has watched it, but if not, please go. I think it's on Hulu. Watch it. It's like 10 episodes. But this is how they look like. Super cute. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she's cute. Bop. Oh, what did I just... Oh, nothing. Bop, bop, bop. And she has like a little composition. I regret not keeping these. I think I threw some away. Cherry BB. This or that. She prefers a vintage over new. She's a thrifter. Painting or photography. And she loves photography, obviously. Renegade or Sock Hop? Which one do you think it is? Sock Hop, bitch. How many Monster High dolls do you have? Or how many... I guess I'll answer how many dolls of each line or brand do you have? I don't know how many dolls I have. I have so many dolls. Like, there's Bratz in box, Bratz stored away, Bratz displayed. Same with Rainbow High. Same with not really much LOL OMG. Like, I'm pretty good at displaying my LOL OMG collection, but I do have some that I put away just because I wanted to make room for ones that I actually liked. I haven't actively collected a lot of LOL OMG dolls. I think my most recent one was probably Bubblegum DJ, but I really did love the Diva lines. Is that what they're called? The Diva lines? Oh, if they came out with those, if they had RIP, I can't believe they stopped production for that and they discontinued that line. Candylicious, and then Kitty K. Oh my god, I'm so angry we didn't get Candylicious. Like, that is not fair. The prototype is somewhere out there. And then Monster High, I can't tell you because I don't have a lot. I have some old busted up dolls that I got thrift shopping, but they're missing pieces, so I don't count those. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 15 Monster High dolls. I used to have Ever After High dolls. I actually still have some. I'm trying to fix their hair and everything. I have like 5 of those. I don't have any Winx dolls. I don't know what other ones, but that's about it. I don't collect any other kind. I don't do Barbie. I have 1 Barbie doll. And then I have currently 1 Fresh Beats. I want to get more of Fresh dolls. Like, and then the brand where they have like curly hair, Naturalistas, and then they have Latinistas or something like that. I really like those. They're coming out with a boy doll, and I'm here for that. So TBD. Which doll is your favorite? Which doll is my favorite? I currently love Shadow High. Shadow High has the best dolls. The best dolls. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. That is the truth. That is the truth, and you can't tell me otherwise. But my favorite Shadow High doll in general is probably going to be Rex or one of the Storm Twins. Cunty. The whole, like, the twins are so much that. There's so much that. They're so cool. I do have my own customs that I've made, and I like those too. But yeah, the Storm Twins are definitely my favorite. I'm looking everywhere. And, ooh, Oliver from the new series is actually really cool. I love Rex and the Storm Twins and Oliver. Yeah. I just can't have one favorite. Which was your most expensive doll? Oh my god. Let's see. Oh, let me move this out the way. My most expensive, she was almost $100. So she was $75 off Macari. And I was waiting around to get her. And I almost had a Sasha too. Ugh, I guess I'm mad. I have Chloe. I have Yasmin. They're missing some parts. But she came full. Not her having dust. But she came fully with everything. With everything. Usually they come missing or they sell these separately. Which is so... I hate scalpers, dude. Resellers are the worst. But... I couldn't find any for good prices. Some of them would be $30, but they'd already be sold out. I found her for $75, which now that I think about it, isn't bad. Was it a lot? Yeah. It was a stupid amount of money that I didn't have, but I still did it. Plus shipping and taxes, she was like $80 something. So almost 90. So yeah, and she's busted. She's like busted up in the back. And like one of these is like bended, about to break. And I try to put glue and you just gotta be careful. But I don't regret it. I love her. You know, I'm still waiting to find the little one with the purple flame pajamas because I had that one as a child. I'm just trying to get that, and that's all. And that's all. But I will one day. But, you know, priorities. I do understand that a lot of my collection is a lot more newer dolls, and there are other doll collectors that have way more expensive dolls. Maybe let's do it in order. Hold on, let me I'm gonna do Coldie Twist. Let's go. She was the only one I was missing from this series. I love this series so freaking much. And I wanted her, but I just didn't. But then I was like, this is Caliucci's. This is Caliucci's. Also, do you remember when Caliucci's was Cali's? Calisucci's? but now she's Kali Uchis, or is she now Kali Suchis and she used to be called Kali Uchi? I think, yeah. There was a time where her name was a little different, and a lot of her covers for her albums were a little different. Now they changed them, but that's just what happens when you hit mainstream, though. But shout out to her. I hope she has all the happiness in the world. Oh, I think it's like, which platform do you prefer? Which platform do you prefer in terms of doll community? So I have a Twitter. You can follow me. It's on my information page. And I have YouTube. I do have Instagram, but that's mostly for my art account and for my own personal stuff. So I don't know if I should keep that there. So I might not, but I still post a lot of art and a lot of doll inspired art on there. And I do follow some mutuals from the doll community and from Twitter. And so there's a lot of it intersects a lot with a lot of my hobbies, a lot more. It's a lot more laid back. But my Twitter is strictly for doll content. So consumption, I guess. My feed is a lot of dolls. Look at her cute little bag. What a wave. Little checker. This was so in. I wonder in a couple of years like how the thrift stores are gonna look like. Wildin'. I always wanted to do YouTube. I have a different channel where I've done other types of content, and I had it since I was in college. I have some old videos that are embarrassing and everything like that. These plastic bags, or these bags are so cute, by the way. But I always just really like YouTube, and I like that idea of content creation through YouTube. I do see the appeal in other platforms for sure. Hello? Oh my god, I almost just got killed. Just kidding. Okay. But yeah, what was I saying? That just scared me. But yeah, I always just liked content creation through YouTube. I thought it was really cool. I love the simplicity. I love the trends and the style of content creation on here. She's so cute. She's such a cutie. Oh my god. And so I really enjoy that. And I do see other platforms and I also appreciate content there and like the way creators make their content there. But this is just something that I've always preferred. I like long format. It's so accessible, and I want to be part of that part of the community that is just more inclusive than other places. Like TikTok has become so inclusive. It's amazing. And YouTube struggled with that for a bit, and so I love being part of that little small space within YouTube that is different. And I love that. I love that. I love seeing people like me have the similar hobbies to mine, or being as enthusiastic or, you know, seeing the world that I do, and so have either similar outcomes or ways of thinking or something totally different. And I love that. I am here for that. Look at that, so cute. She came a little bit more fully clothed, but she comes with a little too cute, I think it's like a makeup palette. Yeah, look, so adorable. And she has these earrings, and then she has these cute little wavy glasses. Super 70s, super mod. Groovy, I don't know actually. She is so cute. I love her whole outfit. I love how there's like little shorts underneath and a little top. The different color blocking. Ah, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Which was your first doll? So in terms of my collection, my current collection, it is gonna have to be Snowlicious. Snowlicious is that girl. And she is still one of my favorite LOL OMG dolls. Like, just look at her. She's amazing. She's everything. She's everything. She's so cute. She's adorable. She was such a good experience that I was like, I think I'm gonna start doll collecting. Like, actively doll collecting. I did own like other dolls before. I just didn't really like display them. I just kind of wrap them up away, and like it would be once in a while kind of thing, and then I just carry them with me everywhere. It wasn't until I had Snowlicious I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. But my first one in terms of my niñez, my childhood, birthday Jade. I know this line, this line gets so much shit. I know they do. They say that they're the ugliest dolls, but not to me. Not to me. I was so in love with her. She came with a little poster. She came with a camera, a disposable camera. And my whole life after I got that camera was deciding what to really use that disposable camera for. And I remember I filled it up and then I went to go get him. And you know what? I don't even know what happened to those pictures. Chaos. But it was such a moment for me and I loved it so much. And this was like years out of the game with Bratz. I mentioned in like one of my first videos that I ever posted here where like my parents just couldn't afford that shit. And I got her, I think she was like 20 bucks or something, 15, 20 bucks. She wasn't that expensive at the time. And Jade was just that girl. She was that one for me. And there's just something about her. So you haters, you can hate. Whatever you hate on, it shines. So keep on hating because she's going to continue to shine. Thank you. Okay, so we opened series 1, 2, and now we're going to open series 3. I do not have any dolls of these. I want Emma Emo so bad. And then I want Chloe Pepper. What is my most wanted doll of the moment? My most wanted doll of the moment. I think I just had my fill. I had my fill of dolls for my birthday. I feel like I got every doll that I wanted. Just kidding. There's always more that I want. Emma Emo, she's one of them. But my most desired doll. Oh my god. My most wanted doll is my holy grail. Should I speak it out into the universe? Should I? It's Sports Fiona. I want her so bad. I see people with her and I see her on Mercari and she's like half-assed all the time and I'm like, I'm not gonna spend money on that. Like, she was, I think, like my second doll I ever got in. Girl, she went through everything. She lost an arm. I cut her hair. Oh my god. But like the first couple of moments that I had with her, beautiful. Her screening is so gorgeous and her shoes are everything. I love tennis. When I was younger, did I play? No. I was a fake tennis. You know, like there's horse girls and they don't really ride horses, but they're horse girls. That was me with tennis and horses, but with tennis. And my sister and I, my dad would use rackets for his job. It's me and my sister and I would like F off to some place in the back because we lived in a really like, we lived in the desert. So we had a lot of space to play. We would like fuck off and get some of my dad's tennis rackets, and we didn't even have tennis balls. We would just use whatever we had and like just play tennis. We didn't know the rules. We didn't know anything. It never came into our mind to like look it up, buy, like rent a book from the library. That stuff just didn't hit to us to be like that, you know? In our heads, we were professionals. We were in the Olympics and it was serious. And when Fiona came out, I was obsessed. I was like, Mom, please. And I remember my mom was like, okay, like we either get you a doll or we have a birthday party for y'all. My mom was so toxic, y'all. She was so toxic. The doll was like, what, $20 at most? So toxic. And she was like, we either make a birthday party for you or like we get you a doll. I don't know why she was so against me on getting dolls, dude. Toxic lady. But my siblings were like, come on, let's do a party. And like, I had no friends. To be honest, I had no friends. I had a neighbor that was my friend, kind of, and she like moved away. And everybody else was my siblings. Like, who was gonna come? My parents didn't invite nobody. I didn't know who I was gonna invite. I didn't care for a fucking birthday party. Like, everybody was already there. You know what I mean? Like, my cousins, everybody was gonna come anyways. Like, that was just that. And everyone was like, yeah, let's do a birthday party. So I was like, okay, we'll do a birthday party to appease the audience, appease the people. But then last minute, I was like, we were at the store getting supplies and I was like, I saw her and I was like, no, I want Fiona. I want Sports Fiona. I need her. And my mom was like, they were like they were so toxic. Everybody was so toxic. But I stood my ground and I was like, I want Sports Fiona. I don't care. What about me? And so we did. But it still happened the same way. Like, my mom still had to buy stuff because, you know, she was still gonna bring the aunties over, the tias over, and my primos, because I had boy cousins. And it's just like, that was just that. It happened regardless. And so that's how I got her. And she's continues to be like that. I'm waiting to obtain her. And I feel like maybe it's meant for me to never obtain her, just to hold her as like the highest regards as possible. Like, never meet your what is it? Never meet your heroes. She's my hero, and maybe it's never destined to meet her again. And that's just that. Who is your favorite Monster High character? It's between Gulia or Frankie for sure. I think I like Frankie because she's a little bit more like, she's a little, well, Generation 1 she's cool. But I think Generation 3, I love Frankie. I love Generation 3 Frankie. I love them the most, probably, because they're so cool. But then when it comes to Generation 1, it's between Frankie or Gulia. More towards Gulia. Like, Generation 1 Gulia is so fucking cool. Like, they're so cool. I kind of regret never really like getting into them, but I was in my I didn't like dolls anymore phase. It is what it is. I didn't know about Monster High versus Bratz until I got older, right? Like, the whole ridiculous discourse. But I would still go to the toy aisle and I would look at all the Monster High dolls that would come out. I remember when like the giant ones came out. I remember when I was working at Dollar General and like the budget dolls would come out. But yeah, it's gonna have to be between both of them. My scene or Bratz, duh, like, that's obvious. Like, my scene is really cool though. Like, I'm not gonna knock it. What is this? I just damaged this. I don't know what this is. Like, why would you do this? This is horrible. Like, I feel like when they have art pieces and art stuff like this, just make a background. Just make a backdrop. Don't make people cut stuff and open stuff. I know it's for kids. But I'm saying, it's all busted up now when it could have been really cute as a backdrop and people would have take really cute pictures or just use it as a backdrop to play with their dolls. But y'all had to be weird. Y'all really had to be weird. I did like my scene and I like them a lot. They have really nice like faces and they're super cute. But Bratz, come on. Bratz ate that shit up. 100%. If you could choose a fictional character to be your boyfriend, how old is this? Who would you choose? A fictional character to be my boyfriend or girlfriend? I don't know. I'm old. I think that's a little bit weird to say because a lot of these characters, like doll characters, are like high school. And I'm not about that. So maybe currently, like outside of like the doll realm, who would I choose? Or maybe I should be like high school Delia. I don't know. Probably Gulia or Frankie. That's just that. Like, they would be so cool to aesthetically be partners with. Like, we could share clothes. I'm probably a little heavier side, but like, I'm pretty sure they'd be able to like stitch clothes together for me and stuff like that. And we like eat up the hallways. But currently now, what do I watch? What do I watch as a person? I watch like like Murderers in the Building. Like, who is there to be like, you're attractive, I would date you? Selena Gomez, but I don't want to date Selena Gomez. I mean, maybe, if she liked me, that'd be cool, but like, God, I gotta watch more TV. I'm a YouTube person. And I watch home freaking decor shit. Oh my God, I'll answer a question though out of myself. Like, who was your biggest Disney star and that continued into adulthood? And it's gotta be Demi Lovato. Straight up Demi Lovato. I really liked the Jonas Brothers when I was younger. That was my era. Like, if you're like, Delia, how old are you? I'm 28. So like, who was the boy band? Who were like the artists, the Disney artists at the time? The Jonas Brothers. But I was obsessed with Demi Lovato. Obsessed. So, and even now, like, I love that she turned more back into like our alternative choice in music. And she just Okay, anyways, that was such a complicated question. I should have just not answered that. I love the gold accents, I'm not gonna lie. I love the bows. I love the bantu knots. They could be done better, but you know, it is what it is. I love the little bows on the hair. Her dress is so cute and her heels. I think she has like that, I think she has like the Cinderella kind of influence to her design with the blues and stuff. Cutie, she's so gorgeous. The detail in this dress is amazing, like all the roses, and it says queer. They did it on purpose. No, it's queen, but I mean, I'm just kidding. It's a child doll. It's a child doll. It's like a kid doll. I mean, all of these dolls are for kids, but like this is an actual child. This is an actual child. I wanted to come on here and say there's nothing wrong with being queer and being a child, or you know, having that word in that space. I'm just trying to be a little bit more mindful of that word and all of its iterations. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Kids can be queer. Queerness is all on the spectrum. Age doesn't matter. But you know, please don't cancel me. Please, I'm not trying to hurt nobody. Okay, bye. Now to more like basic questions. I'm almost done. This is the last one and I'm just gonna quickly finish answering. Sorry, I was doing it a little bit slow, but this is the last one, series 4. And it is Jenny Rocks. This one is the one that I got at Value Village for $8.99 plus a coupon or something. I don't know. I'm lying. I don't remember. I really want the rest of these ones. They're so cute. Like Olivia Flutter and All Dance. Darcy Blush. They're so cute. But I think I just love her style though. It's como niña fresa, and I really love that. Okay. And this one kind of reminds me of that one TikToker girl. I forgot her name. I think she's just trying to be she's trying to be Emma Emo, but she just can't be. But it's okay. She's still good in her own way. She's just not Emma Emo. Okay, let's see. How long have I been collecting? If I don't include the years of Bratz Reboot, I have been collecting since 2019. What do you collect? I collect mostly Playline fashion dolls and a little bit of I forgot, like small figures, or yeah, just small figures. How many dolls do you have? How many dolls do I have? The answer is I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm at the point where I'm over 100, and that is okay. Actually, I counted my Rainbow High dolls one time and there were like, it was like 30. That wasn't bad. I mean, I'm trying to make it less than what it, like 30 is kind of crazy. But you know, it's not bad as a collector. Like that's not bad. You know, probably have over 100 dolls, and that's just me being very generous. I actually don't know how many dolls I have, but I don't want to say more than 100 because I probably do not have more than 200. So one day I'll count them and that'll be a separate video, but that's about that. Which collection am I most proud of? Well, my LOL-OMG collection is probably the most rounded, and it stayed pretty like active for quite a while. Like I've always had one of each line that came out. If not the whole series, at least one of each of the series that came out, and it's been pretty like modern and current, or what is it? Up to date. That's the word, up to date. So that one's the one I'm most proud of, and it's very full, as you can see. All the other ones, except for Rainbow High, have just been very like still needing to be filled, which is gonna happen over time. Like I'm not in a hurry to fill it up. Like that's the whole purpose, to have space to build your collection at your own pace. But the one that I think I'm proud of is my Bratz collector dolls. Like I was able to obtain a lot of the ones that recently came out right when they started re-releasing Bratz, and then doing collaborations. There's some that I don't have, like Cult Gaia and then like that other one, but that's okay. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Like, but I'm still very proud. Like, I love the Tweevils. Like, we got the Tweevils I never thought we would get. I got the Sweetheart Megan. We got the Jimmy Paul Bratz. We got Felicia. I have Felicia, which is super cool. I got the Moaloa. And I think that's super, super, super cool. Which doll line is my favorite to collect though? I would have to say Rainbow High. No. I mean, it used to be Rainbow High. Currently now, Monster Generation 3. Just because I didn't get to really collect Monster High when they initially came out. And so I feel like I have the opportunity to be part of that experience now. As Generation 3 is coming out, and it's such a great line. It's such a great, like, I feel it was perfect because when Monster High first came out, like, I just didn't care for the bodies. I was unfortunately just going through a certain, like, my own certain journey with my own body and how I perceived it, and just like insecurities on that. And you know, I didn't want, Bratz was different because their bodies were so alien back in the day, like big heads, weird proportioned torsos, and like really weird looking like long ass legs with like big ass feet. Like, it just, they looked very alien to me, and therefore just didn't have those kind of same standards because they were cartoons, and they had everything very awkwardly scaled. And so nowadays, obviously, people like to it's a very different perception of Bratz, but back then it was they were very weirdly shaped. And so I identified with that a lot more because there was no pressure to fit into that kind of idea because it was just so unrealistic. And it's very cartoony, very animated, and I love that. But during that time when Monster High came out, because of my insecurities, I just could not with the body. The body, it was just so thin, so small, so I just couldn't. And like, I know that people do actually have bodies like that, right? But for me, like, it just didn't interest me because of the body type. And so now, with this Generation 3, there's so many kinds of bodies. I like curvy bodies, and it's not like plus size bodies, right? Like, it's not like an immensely crazy diversity in body types, but there is a lot of different kinds that exist now, like short, tall, curvy, thin, like and I really love that. I love the diversity that is in Generation 3, and I feel like it's like a great time to be a Monster High collector now. I mean, it's always been, but at least for me. And yeah, I really am really happy about that. There's her little closet. This is just sad. I'm going to tell you right now. This is sad to love. This is sad. I'm not going to open that up. I'm not going to open that up. At least I'm not saving paper though. Like, I'm not being a hoarder because there's nothing to hoard. It's just fucking sad. It's just that I love this purple. It's so cute. I love these stands. They're literally so good. Like, why don't we have... Why? All the other stands just suck. Hold on, I didn't even... Oh my god, I didn't share Naya Regal's. Crowns or both? Crowns. Tea or milkshakes? Tea. All dressed up or pajamas? And she said all dressed up. As she should. She's the queen. What the heck? Okay, back to a Roxy. Jenny Rocks. Oh my god, her purse is like a little boom box. Not a boom box, but what is it? An amp? Yeah. I think that's what it's called. And then she's got just some accessories. I love all the composition books. So cute. I love that. Alright, Jenny Rocks. Glamour punk. Punk. In the background or on the edge? Edge. Florals or plaids? Plaids. Good for her. What made you want to collect dolls? I always really loved dolls. I've always liked the idea of like actualizing a concept in your brain and like making it like a physical or reality, something that you can hold. And I really love that. I love how creative you can be in terms of expression and style. I love fashion dolls so much because it allows for that, and just room to really be creative and not stick to in sense like the binary or just like safety expectations of the world, like societal expectations, And over time, like, there's so much history within dolls. Like, if you see Mattel with Barbie and even with Bratz, like, the push for change and the representation it does, like, small things like that can bring such a big impact to kids, and then to even people, for self-expression, self-value, I think. And it's really, really awesome. These dolls have no limit to what they can create for themselves. I think just color pattern too, like the themes, the palettes in a lot of dolls is very appealing. Really interested in toy design and animation and just creation, and I think I'm a god. I want to be god. No, I'm just kidding. It's just like another way to be creative. I always loved clothes to help me represent and present the kind of person that I am from the inside to the outside, and I really enjoyed that. And then you have another part to kind of like roll over into that. But what's really cool with dolls is that you can be whatever you want. Like, this day I can be this aesthetic, and then like the next day, guess what? I'm feeling Miss Nia or Naya. But then we have like the 70s aesthetic, and this girl here, and like there is just so much fun that you can have, and learn how to not just stick to one's particular idea is super cool. And when it comes to like kids as well, like, because these at the end are kids toys, the representation and diversity in the toys that you play with, because toys are really important when you're developing as a kid. It's cool to have those kinds of things, different kinds of representation and diversity, and like things to think about, things to expose your kid to, that normalizes a lot of things, that a lot of experiences and stuff like, I'm tired. That normalizes other people's experiences outside of yourself, basically. And that's why I like collecting. I love, those things are important to me, and dolls are a representation of that. And they do it in a way that is of interest to me, which is like doll design, and concept is pretty cool, and fashion. So I like that. Okay, they're all open. So cute. I love them so much. Like, they are so cute. Look at this. And then look at this dice purse. So small, so little. This is why I collect, because of a little small tiny dice purse that's in glitter. What a concept. What a concept. That's so cute. And that's all I need to boost serotonin in my brain. Oh, which of your dolls would you most like to be? That's a good question. It's a good one to end for this video. You can see them here, but I did one of each line. And I didn't include Shadow High. I just include them all together, which I hope that is okay. LOLMG. I'd be Metal Chick. Metal Chick is just so cute. She's pink, and she's punk, and she's metal, and she's cute, and she has spider webs, and she's very, very like gothic Lolita kind of inspired. But she's definitely, look at those brown eyes, babes. She's brown girl straight up. And she goes on tour with her band, and that's super cool. And I think she plays the electric guitar or the bass. So she's cool. And then for Rainbow High, I would be Hallie. Hallie is just so gorgeous. She is my favorite doll of all time for Rainbow High. There's just something about her that's just so gorgeous, and this like aqua hair. I wanted blue hair since forever. I even tried to obtain blue hair before I graduated high school, and they fucked up my hair, and it was like pink unicorn vomit, and it was so sad. It was so sad. I walked with like pink puke vomit hair for graduation. It needed to happen though. It's a canon event in my life that needed to happen. I actually did get blue hair. I got little blue highlights to frame my face, and that was nice. It was nice for a while. Okay, for Monster High, I'd be Generation 3 Gulia, custom, or restyle, I guess. Not custom, restyle. I put her in little braids. Again, blue hair. Wow, there's something about blue hair, isn't there? But she's also like a zombie, and I was obsessed with zombies for like the longest time. I removed her eyebrows, and I gave her dark red lips, and I gave her this cute little like black outfit with her boots. She looks so cool. She is the coolest. She's the coolest. She's my favorite. I love her so much. Dana was my girl. Like after Jade, it was Dana. You can tell I had a type, but like look how that's Mother. She's serving. Look at this. She's so cool. But then also girls night out, Dana. She's so gorgeous. She's so beautiful. Yeah, those are the dolls that I would be. So thank you all for joining me as I unboxed these and answered a couple doll related questions. I know it was long, so if you are here all the way to the end, put a comment below of a butterfly emoji. I don't know if you will. That's okay, you don't have to, but I'm just saying, if you did watch it all, that would be really cool if you did. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will get back to reviewing more dolls, but I just really needed to just decompress and open my dolls and just relax and get better because I'm sick and my voice hurts, my throat hurts so bad right now, but I'm stubborn and I just needed it to happen. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.